The left side would be the architect, which designs and create the blueprints of the house you wish to build, and would also be the building material gathered to put your house together satisfactorily. The right side would be the building constructor taking the architect's plans for the house and manifesting the house by using the building material provided. During the building and manifestation of the house, the left and right work together because the building constructor, the right side, used that which is provided by the architect and building material, the left side, until the final manifestation and implementation of the house. The moment the house is complete and satisfactorily structured, the left and right side become one as the final house manifestation is completed. This is when the final individualized support foundation design manifestation is completed within the 5 points, where the left and right side become one within your human physical body. Here is the design of the individualized support foundation design within the 5 points. I have given you here an example explanation which will be placed into clearer insight and perspective as I place what I have explained here into a practical example during Phase 3 as I share my experience within and as Bernard's structural resonance. Note, as you would have noticed in my previous writings in Part 2, Phase 4, and also most likely will be discovered in most of my writings to come, I repeat explanations in different sentence constructions. The reason for this is because I widen and expand human beings' understanding and integration of what exactly it is I am explaining through placing the same explanation in different sentence constructions. After quite a lengthy Part 2, Phase 4, where I covered only the 11 thigh points, we are continuing with the 12 shoulder points. The reason for this jump in sequence is because the shoulder points locks into the thigh points together and support each other in the design, development, implementation, and manifestation of your individualized support foundation design of the structural resonance. Although the complete manifestation of the individualized support foundation design exists in your thigh points, the shoulder points also plays a part in the individualized support foundation design. Let's go. The design of the structural resonance in the human physical body. Body, front. 12 shoulder points. I have explained the left and right side body part split, where the left side of the human physical body represents the female creation and design expression, and the right side of the human physical body represent the male structural construction, implementation, and manifestation expression. This split of male and female expression on the right and left side of the human physical body exists within the occipital bones of your mind consciousness system, but is implemented and used specifically during the final manifested creation of consciousness systems within you, which manifest on both sides of your human physical body, where the male and female expressions on the right and left play the important role in having the ability to successfully design and create, left, implement, and manifest, right, consciousness systems within you. The shoulder points represent your strength and vigor, which you inherited/transferred and copied/duplicated specifically from your parents, which is also able to be referred to as specific survival skills. Therefore, the system developed and manifested within your shoulder points is able to be referred to as the survival skill system. The left side shoulder point contain the survival skills inherited/transferred and copied/duplicated from your mother, and the right side shoulder point contain the survival skills inherited/transferred and copied/duplicated from your father. The inheritance and transference of the survival skills from both your parents takes place when the entire mind consciousness system develops within you within the mother's womb together with your physical development. The copying and duplication of the survival skills from both your parents takes place through your observations, interactions, and participations with your parents as the parent/child relationship develops during your childhood years, from 2 to 3 years up to the age of 13 years. The platform for the development and manifestation of your own individualized survival skill system is already placed by the unconscious mind within your human physical body. The actual development and manifestation of your own individualized survival skill system takes place through your observations, interactions, participation, and relationship development with your parents during your childhood years. What I have not mentioned before is the following. Your unconscious mind is already programmed, as humanity's entire unconscious mind is that which interconnects all human beings as mind consciousness systems within the systematic reality. The programming of your conscious and subconscious mind takes place during the ages from 2 to 3 years up to the age of 13 years, which I will from here on refer to as your childhood years, as you develop systems such as the support foundation design in the thigh points and the survival skill system in the shoulder points. This is what your individual personality becoming consists of. Your individualized personality becoming as who you are in the system, developed through the development, implementation, and manifestation of consciousness systems within you during your childhood years. C. The unconscious mind assists in providing a platform for you to have the ability to effectively develop, implement, and manifest consciousness systems within you, and together with that program your conscious and subconscious mind through your observations, participations, and interactions with your parents through copying and duplication. This is the mischievousness and slyness, deception and manipulation of the designees, Anu, Marduk, Enki, and Enlil, of the mind consciousness systems, and the structural resonances as that which human beings become. Have the unconscious mind as platform already infused within the human physical body, give the human being as child the ability to personalize and individualize their conscious and subconscious mind together with the consciousness systems within them, e.g. survival skills system, through copying and duplicating structural resonance designs from their parents and those who are most influential in their world. Thus, human beings are in essence, as that which they consist of as consciousness structural resonance systems, exactly the same. Have a look at this structural resonance I am explaining here in all my writings. It exists exactly the same way within all of humanity and pertains to all human beings in existence. There are no exceptions. The idea/perception/belief of having your own individual personality only comes from you who personalized and individualized the way you designed, created, manifested, and implemented your conscious and subconscious mind and the consciousness systems within you. That's where your apparent uniqueness and individual personality comes from. Continuing with the shoulder points survival skills system. What exactly are survival skills? Survival skills are, for instance, that which you utilize within yourself to have/maintain control of yourself and your world within which you experience yourself. Let's look at the definition of the word survival in the context I am using the word within this explanation. Your survival skills are also able to be referred to as your maintenance/control skills, which provide you with the ability to maintain and control your world. To have you be able to place yourself effectively within the system as your world within which you experience yourself as a consciousness structural resonance system, to place others effectively in your world so that everything within and of your world, including those within it, is placed to support and assist you in remaining a consciousness structural resonance system. Survival in the context I am using the word here is the survival of you as a consciousness structural resonance system within the system/your world within which you experience yourself. The survival of you as a consciousness structural resonance system is only effective in your ability to place yourself and to place others in your world, to maintain and control your world and those within it, which will assist and support you in remaining a consciousness structural resonance system. And this is done through skills you acquire from your parents and those who are most influential in your world during your childhood upbringing. Thus, human beings don't unconditionally live and express who they are in this world. No, they are consciousness structural resonance systems which continuously only control and maintain their world through inherited/transferred and copied/duplicated survival skills acquired from their parents and those that have gone before them, the sins of the fathers. Naturally, it's not only dependent on you to maintain and control your world in order for you to survive as a consciousness structural resonance system within the system, the support and assistance for you to remain a consciousness structural resonance system exists and also comes from within, and as the worldly manifestations within the systematic realities such as the education systems, the money systems, and the job systems. So therefore you basically have no way out of the system as a consciousness structural resonance system, because the worldly manifestations is so set up and placed that you are forced to succumb to an existence of survival within the system. The ability to do so is provided by the survival skills you inherited/transferred and copied/duplicated from your parents, in establishing your own survival skill system within the shoulder points. Do the survival skills which are inherited/transferred and copied/duplicated specifically from your parents differ, as they are manifested within your left and right shoulder points? The left, which hold the survival skills inherited/transferred and copied/duplicated from your mother's dominant survival skills, and the right, which hold the survival skills inherited/transferred and copied/duplicated from your father's dominant survival skills. Yes, they do actually, yet there are similarities. The survival skills you inherit/transfer and copy/duplicate from your father is as follows. Taking into consideration that all these points as survival skills that are acquired from your parents exist in all human beings' structural resonances, whether you come to live or experience them in this life or not, that's irrelevant. The above points I have explained are examples of what is manifested as the survival skills within the male expressions in this world. Such male expressive survival skills is manifested in the right shoulder point as a partly completed survival skill system, which the males in the world actually become as who they are within the system. Partly because the female expressive survival skills is dormant in the left shoulder point as a desire to be fulfilled within them. Once in a relationship with a female, their survival skill system within both the shoulder points are complete, and this ensures their survival as a consciousness structural resonance system. The survival skills you inherit/transfer and copy/duplicate from your mother is as follows. The above points I have explained are examples of what is manifested as the survival skills within the female expressions in this world. Such female expressive survival skills is manifested in the left shoulder point as a partly completed survival skill system, which the females in the world actually become as who they are within the system. Partly because within the females in the world, the male expressive survival skills are dormant as a desire to be fulfilled within them, leaving them half empty and require males within a relationship to complete their total survival skill system within them. Therefore, relationships are also to establish and complete the survival skill system within human beings, so they as consciousness structural resonance systems have the surety and certainty to maintain and control their existence. This also explains why women and men would have relationships with partners that closely resemble their parents. It's all in the survival skill system within the shoulder points. Both the mother and father's dominant survival skills are transferred within the child, yet depending on whether the child is male or female, will depend whether the mother or father's dominant survival skill will be personalized and individualized within themselves within the shoulder points. For instance, if it were a girl that is born, both the parents' dominant survival skills will be transferred into her, the father's survival skills on the right, and the mother's survival skills on the left. Because the girl is female, naturally, the mother's survival skills will become dominant within her left shoulder point, and the father's survival skills will become submissive within her right shoulder point. The girl will then from their design and manifest her own personalized and individualized survival skill system in her left shoulder point. Because her right shoulder point survival skill transference from her father is submissive, she'll with no doubt be in a relationship with men who resemble her father to complete her survival skill system in both her shoulder points. And the same goes for males. Both the parents' dominant survival skills will be transferred into the boy, the father's survival skills on the right, and the mother's survival skills on the left. Because the boy is male-defined, The father's survival skills will become dominant within his right shoulder point, and the mother's survival skills will become submissive within his left shoulder point. The boy will then, from their design, and manifest his own personalized and individualized survival skill system in his right shoulder point. Because his left shoulder point survival skill transference from her mother is submissive, he'll with no doubt be in a relationship with woman who resembles his mother to complete his survival skill system in both his shoulder points. The same goes for gays and lesbians in the world. Even within gay and lesbian relationships, one takes the male expression and the other the female expression. Within gay and lesbian relationships, the scenario is quite unique in a manner of speaking. Here it's not regarding the physical manifestation of yourself defining you being male or female, but the expression you become within the gay or lesbian relationship. Depending on whether, within a gay or lesbian relationship, you take on the male or female expression, will depend which one of your parents' survival skills will become dominant or submissive. For instance, if you take on the male expression within a gay or lesbian relationship, your right shoulder point survival skills, transferred from your father, will become dominant. You taking on the male expression within the gay or lesbian relationship also signify that you are yearning to correct the relationship with your mother. Your partner within the gay or lesbian relationship, taking on the female expression, will then fulfill this yearning within you. Then, if you take on the female expression within a gay or lesbian relationship, your left shoulder point survival skills, transferred from your mother, will become dominant. You taking on the female expression within the gay or lesbian relationship also signify that you are yearning to correct the relationship with your father. Your partner within the gay or lesbian relationship, taking on the male expression, will then fulfill this yearning within you. Gay and lesbian relationships are in truth beings who are reenacting their parents' relationships and trying to fix it for them. Beings in gay and lesbian relationships are the ones who completely transform and reenact their parents' relationships. The beings in such relationships actually completely become their parents, transformed as their parents' relationship. Beings in male-female relationships actually do exactly the same, yet the gay and lesbian relationships are the manifested in your face expression to the world for all to see what all beings within relationships are doing, either trying to correct their relationship with their mother/father individually or trying to completely fix their parents' relationships by reenacting, becoming and transforming themselves into and as their parents' relationship. Please, what I described above exists within and as all human beings in the world, whether you actually live and have become it or not. Yet it is very basic examples to present you with a presentation of what exactly the survival skills system consists of, and why it was designed to be manifested and implemented within all of humanity. It traps you and cages you within yourself, and within this world to remain a consciousness structural resonance system. In remaining in, and as such survival skill systems, you only attract specific beings in your world which will assist and support you in remaining a consciousness structural resonance system. And that's it. Those which threaten or could possibly influence your existence as the structural resonance which defines who you are within the system, you discard from your world, and will do anything and everything in your power to maintain and control yourself, your world, and those within your world, to remain enslaved within the system as who you are per definition of your consciousness structural resonance system within and as you. This is how the designers made sure that you don't deviate from your existence and becoming of, and as a consciousness structural resonance system, that you would argue for your own limitations, that you would defend and protect and maintain and control your existence as a consciousness structural resonance system, which you cannot and will not lose or give up or let go, because it's apparently who you really are. And the statement resonates from within you as a consciousness structural resonance system defined. I designed and manifested myself. I am my own creation. I am unique because I individualized and personalized my own consciousness systems and conscious and subconscious mind. I will fight for my existence. I will control myself, my world, and those I accept and allow in my systematic reality, which support and assist me in remaining a consciousness structural resonance system for the remainder of my life. Thank you very much. Trapped, enslaved, and controlled, as human beings remain consciousness structural resonance systems as they define that according to who they really are. Shame,